Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Tales from the Lake of Sorrows. Alright, just got done dealing with Alexander Burgess. He's now dead. And our business in Lyland is now concluded. So we're going to head back to Thunder Bay and see if we can talk to Ember. And continue on dealing with Garvin next. So, let's go to Thunder Bay. And we got a journal update. Solace, you're back. It's good to see you again. Did you manage to achieve what we set out to? It's done, though I don't feel good about it. Now, we need to talk about Reese. Ember looks at your face. Her expression is sympathetic. Killing is hard, I know. It takes it out of you in all kinds of ways. These people and the people of Lyland are better off for it, though. Their lives may not be easier, but at least the threat of being killed by Garvin or Burgess is gone. And replaced with what? Who'll be the next in line to oppress them? In Lyland? I don't know. But here in Thunder Bay, I'll speak to Silas, and if he agrees, have Sergeant Baxter and Hal Tyson sponsor him as a spokesperson for the slum. Combine that with the guards having access there again, and I think that things will be a lot better. But Garvin isn't important. We can deal with him any time we choose now. Let's talk about Reese. I've been watching him closely for the last few days. I also made a house call. He was not in at the time, but I made myself at home anyways. I'm certain he took over your father's business, and I'm pretty sure I know how. I have no proof, but I know where we can get it. Reaching into her drawer, she hands you a scroll. Here, I found this. I hope that he does not miss it. It appears to say that your father's business is in a great deal of debt. It's addressed to your father, from his business partner in Neverwinter. The writing matches other letters written by Reese, though. I don't know what he was up to, but this letter is a fake, I believe. Your father had a maid, right? Yes, her name is Sally. Why do you ask that? There are two people living in the house. One is a woman. The bed in the servants' quarters is unused. The main bedroom looks very much used. I'm thinking that this was the way this happened. After you left, your father relied on his maid to help him out. Probably gave her pretty much free access to the house. She had that before I left. Yes, well, I think Reese got to her somehow. Probably paid her in the first instance and got access to your father's seal and signature. He used those to fake a letter or two to your father's business partners, telling them that he had been appointed to manage your father's affairs. He then intercepted letters going in both directions to keep your father in the dark, and lettermen and partners thinking he was in charge. I suspect he faked letters to say the business was failing and debts were mounting, to force your father to sell his house off. I have to say, Solus, that your father has been monumentally foolish in this affair. My father has great wisdom, but lacks intelligence and trusts people too much. That would seem to be the case. We can reverse this easily, though. Go to the offices of lettermen and partners and see what is really happening. At the same time, you can set things straight with them. I can do that. They know me well enough to take my word. Good. Once you have that proof, you can come back and get Reese, and we can give your father the good news. I want to arrest Garvin as well, before he gets wind of the death of Burgess and runs. If you don't mind helping me, we can bring him in, then you can get your way to Neverwinter. I can come with you if you need my aid. That sounds sensible. I'd be glad to have you with me, Ember. Good. Let's equip ourselves then, and go and pay Garvin a visit. He's going to be a handful if he chooses to resist. Wise words, Ember. Let us go and prepare. Alright, now we have Ember with us again.
Yes?
Let's take a quick look at her. Oh, she's multi-class, 4th level fighter, 5th level rogue. Dexterity at 18, Strength, Constitution, and Wisdom are 14, Intelligence 13, Charisma is 12. Yeah, that's a pretty different from the Ember that I left at the end of Chapter 3. And let's take a quick look at her skills. Looks like just standard Thievely skills she's got going on. And feats. Ooh. Dodge, Power Critical Short Sword, Improved Critical Longbow, Improved Rapid Shot, Mobility, Point Blank Shot, Toughness, Weapon Specialization Longbow. Yeah, that's a good deal different from the Ember from the end of Chapter 3. Alright, what does she have for gear? Studded Leather +3, Short Sword +2, some Healer's Kits, Thieves' Tools, some Potions, Arrows +2, Composite Longbow +2, and a Ring of Protection +1. Well, first things first, let's see if we can get her portrait back. Let's see if we can find the one we used from the earlier chapters. I think it was this one. Yep. Alright, well, I think for the sake of continuity, I want to try to get her as close as possible as the way she was at the end of Chapter 3. And that's going to require de-leveling her and resetting her and then re-leveling her back up. And she was also level 10 at the end of Chapter 3. Right now she's only got 9 character levels. So I guess I can probably give her the same experience points that Solus currently has. She's got enough experience points to be level 10. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. And yeah, some of her attributes were a little bit different too from the end of Chapter 3. I might get in a tool set and get some of her equipment back too. I think we have to move some blueprints around though to get some of her specific stuff back, but I'll look at that later. In the meantime, let's go ahead and de-level her and give her a reset. So let's right-click on her, and let's bring up the console, hit the tilde key, and type debug mode 1. Now, you certainly don't have to do this. I'm doing this because it's my personal preference, so I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do initially. I won't show you everything else, though. But alright, we're going to de-level her, so let's go ahead and do DM underscore give XP space negative. She's currently got 42,350 experience points, so let's take that all away. And now we're going to do reset levels. That's going to bring her back down to level 1. Alright, let's take a look at her. Yeah, she's a level 1 rogue now. Alright, next thing I want to do is get her attributes more in line to when we first met her as level 1 way back when. So, let's see. Her dexterity was 14 when she was level 1. So let's do this. Let's do set DEX, which is set dexterity, space 14. And let's see, her intelligence was 14 when we first met her too. So we're going to do set INT space 14. And her wisdom was 12. So let's go set WIS space 12. And I think that should do it for now. Yeah, this is what she was set up as when she was a first level rogue. Let's move this stuff off first so we can get a clean picture of her. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give her some experience points. And let's see, Solus had 47,221, so let's give her that. 47,221. So it's going to be DM underscore give XP space 47,221. That'll give her enough experience points to get her on line with Solus. And she was level 10 anyways. Okay. Now I'm going to do the rest of this stuff all off camera. I'm going to go ahead and level her up to a 10th level rogue. And I'll probably have to change some of her feats around a little bit too. Alright, I'll do that off camera. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, finally all done leveling up Ember. She is now a level 10 rogue. The extra 2 attribute points I did put into dexterity. And her skills, I did put a lot more in appraise. She had a really high appraise from the previous chapter, so I continued putting a lot more in there. And all the other points I put into pretty much all of her thievely skills. They're all pretty much almost exactly the same as what they what they were back at the end of Chapter 3. One or two of them might be off by 1 point, but it's close enough for me. They're all pretty good. And feats, she's got dodge, mobility, spring attack, toughness, improved evasion, and luck of heroes, and those were the exact feats that she had at the end of Chapter 3. And as far as gear goes, I did go ahead and use the give item command to give her some of the same equipment that she had from back at the end of Chapter 3. Now initially she had a chain shirt +2, but right now she's got that studded leather +3, so I just decided to keep that. I did give her Gauntlets of Ogre Power back, which brings her strength up to 16. And I gave her back the Brawler's Belt and the Boots of the Sun Soul +2. Those are increasing her armor class by 2 points. And she's also got this Staff of the Morning Lord. That's the weapon that she picked up in Chapter 3. This is a Staff +3 that increases her Wisdom by 2, so now her Wisdom is 14, and allows her to cast Light and Sunbeam. That's a pretty cool weapon. And she's got this Amulet of Natural Armor +2, and the Ring of the Silent Partner. This ring we picked up as well in the previous chapters. It increases her Dexterity by +2, and it allows her to cast Silence. So now her Dexterity is 18. And she's got the Ring of Protection +2. And she's still got this Ogre's Lucky Tooth. This was from Chapter 1, if I remember right. Still have this thing. Increases her Dodge modifier by +1, so her total armor class now is 29, which is pretty damn good. And I gave her a bunch of potions that Solace had. And she's got a pretty damn high Use Magic Device skill. It's 14, so Solace picked up a couple scrolls earlier in this chapter that she couldn't use, so I passed them off here to Ember, which she can use because of her Use Magic Device. So she's got a Charm Person scroll and a Magic Missile scroll. And I think we're all set and ready to go. Now the next thing I want to deal with is the journal. Yeah, we need to deal with Garvin next, and after that we need to deal with Reese. Now we still have these leftover journal entries from earlier in this chapter, and I don't think they're going to do us any good from here on out. So I'm going to try to close these two out. This one here is a pretty unique one. This is actually something that the author used to set up conditionals and dialogues. This is a journal entry actually called Primo. But the journal entry does not actually exist in the journal file. That's why it's completely blank like this. There's nothing much I can really do to get rid of that except by going into the toolset and actually making a change in the journal file itself, and I could probably work some kind of magic to get rid of this one. But this one here I'm not too much concerned about. There's nothing on it anyways. But these two here we can get rid of. So we're going to go into the console once again. Make sure you're in debug mode. And the next thing we're going to do is try to get rid of this one here, this one with a little help. So we're going to type rs space GA underscore journal left parentheses open quote, and it's AB, and I think it was help. Let me look at my notes here. Yeah, help. And then close parentheses, comma 31, comma 1, comma 0, comma 1, and close parentheses. And that should move that one into the completed. Alright, that one's done. Now the next one we're going to clean out is burning down the house. And we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to change it from AB help to AB fire. Close parentheses, 31, comma 1, comma 0, comma 1, close parentheses, and that should get rid of that one. There we go. Now they're both moved into completed. Now it's completely possible you might also have this death by poison one still here as an open quest, depending on which one of these choices you made back when we were dealing with Burgess. If that one does still show up, do the same thing I just did, except use AB poison, and instead of the number 31, use 41. Everything else will be the same though, and that should clear that one off for you. Alright, I think we're all set to go, so let's go back in and close out of debug mode. So let's see, debug mode space 0, Yeah, all this stuff down here in the log is all debug information, so just ignore that stuff. There we go. Alright, now I think we're pretty much done in here. And let's see if there's anything changed up here. Anything change up here? No, there was a cutscene up here a long time ago, but it doesn't look like there's anything new up here. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's go downstairs. Alright, back down in the courthouse, and here is Luke, the bailiff. Does he say
Hello
anything?
to you.
No, he doesn't. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, back in Thunder Bay. And let's see, it looks like everything's the same, nothing new. But you know what we can do? Oh, there is something new out here. Who is this? There's a new merchant over there. Are these guys still over here? Waybert and Belethiel are still back here. Yeah, we have a couple things I want to sell, so we might as well go ahead and handle that while we're here. Let's see if Belethiel says anything new. Hello again, Solace. We're still here, as you can see, thanks to you. What can I do for you? Alright, let's trade. Yeah, Ember has the higher appraise skill, so I'm going to switch to her when we're dealing with some kind of trades here. Let's trade. Alright, let's see if she's got anything new. Bracers of armor +4. Looks like the same stuff that she had from before. Nothing too much extraordinary. Let's talk to Waybert next.
Hey there.
Aha! The Walker in the Night comes to see me. Better than that, the Broken One. Why did the beast call you that? I don't know. Then you should find out. I think that one day it might be important to you. He smiled brightly. Would you care to see my stock? Yes, please. Alright, let's see what he's got new. Yeah, he's still got a bunch of potions. All pretty damn expensive. I don't think we need any potions though. Alright, now let's go see this new merchant over here. This is a new guy. Who's this guy here? The drow looks at his surroundings and sneers slightly. Good day, madam. Welcome to my humble shop. Still, beggars cannot always choose, and it is a shop of sorts. His face brightens. And you are definitely a customer. Perhaps. Who are you? I am Arkelezeth, trader of fine goods. He throws his arms wide, clearly referring to his vast array of fine goods. Most recently, I was at Crossroads Keep, but the captain there is a dwarf, and he could not see past my black skin and pointy ears. In fairness to him, few can. However, I'm not feeling fair, and I shall retort by saying he is a stunted bigot who lacks the foresight to run such a place. When were you at the keep? A few days ago, madam. Why, is that of interest? Did you see two adventurers there? One with a bold mustache? I'm interested in their welfare. Which one? The paladin with a groomed badger growing beneath his nose, or the other one? Ember seems excited. Her face brightens and her breathing quickens. The other one? What of him? The dark elf looks at Ember knowingly. He was well. He got into a fight in the street, but he prevailed. Captain Kana had words for him. He survived that too. I had to leave the keep soon after. I do not know more. Now then, kind customer, shall we trade? Let me see what you have. Alright, let's see what he's got. Yeah, this is Arkelezeth from Crossroads Keep in Chapter 4. Alright. Minor Circulative Blasting for 15 grand. Composite Longbow +3 for 18. Uthgard Heavy Bow. Damn! +4 attack, massive criticals, and it's mighty. Over 36 grand for that thing. And some minor potions and a bunch of trap kits. Alright, we'll come back to him later. Let's go check around everywhere else and see if we can find some better prices. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go check out all these places. And if they're pretty much the same as the previous chapters, I'll just cut all this out. But if there's anything interesting, then I'll cut back in. So, we'll see you in a moment. Alright, all done for now, looking around at some of these other buildings over here. Something of note, if you go up here and talk to the armorer that's up here by the metalsmiths, he'll actually give you a helm as a reward for clearing out the ruffians that were in town here. And the helm is an adamantine helm, which gives +2 deflection and increased concentration. I put that on Solace. And let's see, ended up buying a set of boots of hardiness +2 also for Solace, so that's going to increase her constitution to 18. And now her armor class is 26. I did move some rings around. I put the ring of the silent partner on Solace now. That's going to give her a dexterity increase +2, and it's going to allow her to cast silence, so now her dexterity is 18. And I also re-equipped the woodman's friend on her, which gives her increase on set trap and move silently. And I don't think I did anything else for her. And yes. Ember, I don't think I bought anything new for her, but I did give her the Ring of Resistance +2. Solace actually had this earlier, but I put it back here on Ember because some of her saves were pretty low, so I thought that would help her out a bit. And I think that's pretty much all I did too. And something else of note too, I also went up here into the Market Tavern to look up there in the room where Helm and LJ were. They were killed there by Honor's twin sisters. And there is some blood spots on the floor up there, but there was nothing else otherwise. I looked around in there just to see if there's any clues or anything like that, but there was nothing. Just the blood stains on the floor. Alright, so I saved this building here for last. This is the Stock Screen Tavern, because I know Garvin works in here. He runs the place, so... And yeah, we got a quest to deal with him, so... We're going to go in here next and see what's going to happen. And... Oh, Silas is in here. Oh, there's a trap door on the floor, too. Did Garvin haul ass, possibly? Lee's in here, too. Let's go talk to Silas. Silas looks down a large trap door in the floor. Seeing you, he looks up. Ember, Solace. It seems that Garvin's cut a bunk. That you're doing? Solace is, I believe. But how did he know so quickly? Know what? I killed Alexander Burgess. He doesn't have any backing anymore. I've heard that name before. That makes sense. If you're going down there, I can be some help. Not been down there for 30 years, but I guess not too much has changed. There's a series of small passages. Seems to run all over Thunder Bay. There were 2 bridges, but we broke one. We found some guardian creature down there. It was way too tough for us, so we ran. It chased us onto one of the bridges, and it partly collapsed under its weight. We found 2 doors as well, but couldn't get through either of them. 2 boys died down there, Tom and Stick. Good mates of mine, but not fast runners. I wouldn't mind seeing where they rested, if you will have me. I can guide you in the bits I know, but the layout is pretty simple. Please join us. We could use the extra pair of hands. Alright, and we just picked up another companion here. Silas. 7th level human lawful good rogue. Dexterity 19, Strength 16, Wisdom 15, Intelligence and Charisma are 14, and Constitution 12. And what's he got for some skills? He's got a decent bluff, craft trap, diplomacy, and intimidate, and looks like all the usual thievely skills. What's he got for feats? He's got dodge, power critical short sword, mobility, toughness, weapon finesse, weapon focus short sword, and that's about it. What's he got for gear? He's got a chain shirt +3. Nice. Ring of Jade. Dagger +3. Light crossbow +3. And an assortment of potions. I'm surprised he doesn't have a short sword. Yeah, he's got power critical and weapon focus and short sword, and he's got weapon finesse as well. Well, let's keep that crossbow. Let's see, what can we give him?
Yes.
What do we still have left? Let's see here.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, maybe we can give him this Ring of the Pirate. I decided to keep that. Yeah, it's charisma and dexterity +1, and an increased tumble +4. Actually, that will work out nicely on him. Let's pass that off to him. And let's see, I still have a rapier +3. Solace was using that, however, I still have this scimitar +3, so let's give that to Solace as her backup, and let's pass off that rapier +3. And let's see, Amulet of Vitality.
What's up?
Yeah, he's got a necklace slot
Hello to
open. You know what? Let's pass that off to him. I still have a Ring of Clear Thought too. I
Hello
wonder,
to you.
Yes, indeed.
maybe we can give that to him
Hello
as
to you.
well. Let's pass that off to him. And let's see,
What's
what
up?
was his heal skill? 2. Let's keep
Yes,
all the healing
indeed.
kits on Solace. She's got the best. Yeah, it's 11.
Yes.
But we can probably pass off some of these healing potions.
Yes, indeed.
And you know what? Let's pass off. Yeah, let's pass off all the bull strength potions as well. And what else can we give him?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, let's see. Let's equip the rapier +3. Let's hotkey that. And the Ring of the Pirate. Yeah, that's going to increase his dexterity up to 20. His charisma will be 15, but that's not going to help him much. And it's going to increase his tumble as well. And let's see, let's replace that Ring of Jade with the Ring of Clear Thought +2. That'll increase his intelligence to 16. And let's give him...
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, let's give him the Amulet of Vitality. That'll increase his Constitution to 14, increasing up his hit points. And let's see, let's hotkey some of this stuff. Let's see here. And we can probably sell some of this stuff too. But for now, I think that'll do it.
Yes.
No wonder here. Maybe we, well, he won't be able to use that stuff.
What's up?
Alright, I
Yes,
think that'll work
indeed.
for now. Let's go ahead and give him a new portrait. Let's see if we can find an older looking guy with a mustache. This one right here might do pretty good. Let's go with that. Alright, I think we're ready to go check out this trapdoor. But we are running up on time, so let's go ahead and handle that in the next episode. Let's go ahead and do a quick save here.